20. We're inside the spectacular Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. The punter, Bradley Pinion, will handle kickoff duties. And off we go here on Monday night. To return it, here's Raheem Mostert. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And that play gets nothing. So no gain on the game's first snap.
This defense wanted to come out early in this game and take the fight to the offense. And boy, did they ever set the tone on the very first play, keeping that carry to no gain.
That'll be caught right side by the rookie wideout. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down.
We see so many wide receivers in today's NFL that almost resemble more of a running back style. When they get the ball in their hands, not only are they able to pick up big yards, they're able to fight through tackles and make people miss. That's an element that a lot of offenses are searching for. Takes a lot of pressure off the quarterback.
Open man, that's Trey Tucker. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, Smith. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down. To throw, Smith. He's got the tight end there.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That touchdown gives them 18 on the season. Exactly the way they scripted this one. A beautiful opening drive, Greg. Able to find the end zone on the game's first possession.
And, Mike, the word that comes to mind looking at that drive is execution, and that's exactly what they talked about all week long. You wanted to come out early in this game and establish an early rhythm, and that's exactly what they did with that touchdown drive.
Nothing is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Penix going to throw right away. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the gun, here is Penix. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays,
offensive line clearly has a beat on this offense. They've got to find a way to settle their pass protections. If they want to be able to get their quarterback in any sort of established rhythm and timing going forward, they're going to have to do a lot better job protecting them early in this game. That's already 2 sacks allowed.
Now, deep ball for London.
This offense has to find a way to be better on first and second down, like living in these third and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. At their own 35-yard line. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. Oh, but this is going to backfire on them. It is intercepted. Picked off by DeMarco Helms. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. On 1st down, it's Penix. He'll get this to the former Bear, Darnell Mooney. He is in. Darnell Mooney. Touchdown, Atlanta.
But you think back to their first possession of this game, Mike, it resulted in a punt. Not exactly the fast start the coaches told us was so important as this game unfolds. They get the ball back for possession 2. Now they try to find some rhythm, find their identity of the game plan, and they come away with 6. So that's how you bounce back in this league. It's not always going to be perfect. Really nice job settling into this game here with their 2nd possession.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Mostert now to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. First and 10. Gino to throw. They're trying to set up the screen to Mostert. Down the left sideline. And he is out of bounds, but not until he's inside the 40-yard line. Gino now on 1st and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody, but now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. On 2nd down, Smith. Now he takes off. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds, so possession does not change hands. Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds, so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
That one intercepted. Picked off by Mike Ford. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
Mike, there's usually such a comfort level when the guy playing quarterback behind center is a veteran. They've seen a lot of ball. You can trust them to make good decisions. And then every once in a while, one just gets away, and that's just simply a bad ball, a bad mistake. And you're not going to get away with it at this level.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 3rd down, Penix. He's got a man. That's Watson. 14 yards on that pass play there. First down, Atlanta.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Falcons. On is Coop for the point after. He's got it. And the Falcons will move out to a 14-7 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Play action now. It's Gino. We'll find Mostert out of the backfield. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. 14, Raiders 7. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. They give it to Mostert. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Right back to Mostert on first down. A modest gain. Maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Man in motion here is Tucker. A second down throw for Smith. Quick throw, out wide, it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Smith now. And that's going to be intercepted. A.J. Terrell has it.
You know, what I'm seeing play out there right now, Mike, is just a frustrated offense playing on tilt. And on the other side of the ball, I'm seeing a defense that's happily taking advantage of these decisions. I mean, how else do you explain 3 consecutive drives that result in a pick? I mean, each mistake just feeds the next. It feeds frustration. And all at the same time, it's leading to questionable throws and easy picks.
On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Now, deep ball for London. And that ball out of reach. Toward the sideline. It'll be an incompletion. Drake London was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. Back to throw. Here's Penix. Again, working deep downfield. And he will go all the way. Justin Watson, touchdown Atlanta. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Mostert now to return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. From the pistol, Smith. That one caught by Tucker. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
On 1st down, here's Gino to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
And you see the rookie tight end, Brock Bowers, pick up the first down. Mike, of all the tight ends that I've watched in college over the last, call it 10 years or so, I'm not sure if I've seen a more dynamic, ready for the NFL tight end than Brock Bowers. I mean, two-time Mackey Award winner, 700-plus yards each of the last 3 seasons.
And he's in! Raheem Mostert, touchdown Raiders. Well, so often that running back is the best friend of a quarterback down there. This time he takes the pass, and he takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Mike, the key to a good passing game is to find ways to keep everybody involved. When a defense has to account for every potential target, they tend to get really stretched pretty thin. That's exactly what this offense was able to do. Get the ball to your running back, and he's able to do the rest.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Falcons take over first down at their own 27-yard line.
And the lefty Penix on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Shotgun snap, and they'll give it to Robinson. Bijan Robinson inside the 20. And they won't catch him. He'll go all the way. 73 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta. Here's Coop for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep, and he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Here's first and 10. From the gun, it's Gino. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Second and 7. From the shotgun, Smith. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. Oh, no dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
To play corner in this league, Mike, you have to have great reactions and instincts. In this case, he trusts those instincts from the jump, and he's able to send the offense going backwards as a result.
And for the third time in this first half, he's been intercepted. Picked off by Clark Phillips. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And the Falcons are looking at a 1st and goal as he's taken down at the 2-yard line. So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. They'll run with Robinson. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
On 2nd down, Penix. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chinn. And the Raiders are going to have it just past their 25.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
A 1st down throw for Smith. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Raiders going to use the 1st of their timeouts, and they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Third and a yard. Man in motion here is Tucker. Working out of the gun, Smith. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down.
Oh, look at this. It's a fake. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense, they were ready for it. They were all over that one. And the failure to connect on the fake punt is going to lead to a turnover on down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. Toward the middle. That one caught by Watson. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
They'll try to run with Robinson. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their 1st as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. Now this looks like a design run. He will do it himself. He's in. Michael Penix. Touchdown Falcons.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Final 9 seconds of this half, and the kick is away. And no return here, but since it did hit in that landing area, per the new rule, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Quick throw, taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. Now there's a throw out wide. Hey, this might be a double pass. His throw, a good one. It's caught. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we send you to Orlando. We'll check in with the coach. Jonathan Coachman has the EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. McLeod now to return. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We're going to stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. On first down, it's Penix. That one on target to Watson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Mike, what we're seeing play out across the NFL is that if offensively it requires you to go the length of the field in a long, methodical drive, your chances of coming away with points continue to go down the more you snap the ball. You have to be able to generate shot plays, pick up big, explosive chunks, because when you do, your ability to score points typically tends to follow. Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
On second down, here's Penix. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
Can he get away? No! He's going to be taken down behind the line.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A pass taken in by Watson. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. A quick throw here. Going to be fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them 1st and goal.
Trust me, Mike, I've been there. You're this close to the goal line. You're thinking you're going to score, and it's going to be 6. You're fighting. You're clawing. But you can't lose the ball. Everything has to be about protecting the football. Your heart drops when that ball slips out of your hands. And in this case, kind of dodges a bullet as this one goes harmlessly out of bounds. This defense is able to get the hold here on first down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
One more time, it's Robinson. And he's got another one. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown, Atlanta. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Gino now on 1st and 10. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the 3rd quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
They're trying to set up the screen to Mostert.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
And he'll get past the marker. So he's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on 2nd down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the 1st down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. To throw, Smith. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get the football, and they'll have it just past the 20-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The man in motion is Watson. They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Penix. Open man downfield, that's London. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be taken down.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half, and he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. That one thrown quickly. Watson on the RPO. He'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down. From the gun on third down, here's Penix. He's got a man. That's Watson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice first down pickup.
That one is caught by Mooney. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. To throw again, it's Penix. It is brought in the end zone. Bijan Robinson, touchdown Falcons. What a night he's having. That's 4 touchdowns in this game alone. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Mostert now to return. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it.
At their own 30-yard line.
Play action now. It's Geno. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing.
There's a lot of quarterbacks around the league that really struggle with this, Mike, but not this guy. A righty quarterback moving to his left. Your mechanics, your footwork, and your arm talent all have to align, and tell you what, he does it about as well as anybody around the league. When you air it out like that on these big shots downfield, they're not always high percentage plays. It takes a lot of things to line up timing-wise, location of the field, accuracy of the throw to result in those big plays. But I think they've got to continue to search for those and try to generate a little.
Into space. And he will score. Touchdown, Vegas. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. And give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
His kick is good. Makes the score. Falcons 29, Raiders 22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. The man in motion is Watson. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jeremy Chin.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see. Can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Now Smith. Now he'll air one out. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
It makes sense to try to push the ball downfield, Mike, and go to the air when you find yourself trailing by this deficit. But it also makes you very predictable. You see the defense, they're in nickel personnel, extra defensive backs on the field. It gets that much harder to throw when the defense knows it's coming.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Max Crosby, motor always running, gets there for the sack. Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. They'll throw. It's Penix. Left side in the hands of London. It is a gain of 16. They get the 3rd down conversion by about a yard.
And that throw just seems like the cherry on top of what has been an incredible day for this quarterback. And I wouldn't be surprised here late if we get to see the backup after this drive. And there's one guy in the stadium that has earned the right to stand on the sideline and relax. It's this quarterback.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Think back to what they told us during the week, Mike. They said this primetime platform, this is a tremendous opportunity for us to show the entire league and put them on notice. And boy, after this performance, boy, have they ever.
And they'll run out of the gun. Here comes Robinson. We'll get this down to the 44, but that's about it. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now Penix. That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Raiders are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Even though that interception, it probably won't have much of an impact on the outcome of the game, but at least defensively it gives them something positive to build off of, because up until that point, this game's been a struggle.
Smith now to throw on 1st down. He's going to look downfield once again. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
They certainly wasted no time trying to take advantage of that great field position, and I love it. So often we see teams either in sudden change or when they have a shorter field to go, they want to strike early. There is such a correlation in the NFL, Mike, between explosive.
That is caught. What a throw. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Las Vegas. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. From the gun, here is Penix. He's got his man. It's Mooney. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing now, Penix on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing is Penix. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes. Whistles here and a timeout. Defense going to take this one with 1:51 to go.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Now Penix on 3rd and long. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Elandon Roberts. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part.
And he's into the end zone yet again. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, Raiders. His big night continues. His 3rd touchdown of the game. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
They'll drop to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. McLeod now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. looking to throw. It's Penix. Open man, he's got it. It's London. That's catch number 5 tonight, and it's good for a first down.
Little surprising here, Mike. They continue to throw the ball with this type of lead here in the fourth quarter, but with the day they've had, I don't know if I could really blame them. I mean, with the amount of man coverage that they're seeing, right now, the quarterback's just saying, what's my best matchup? Who do I love to gain separation? And just throw him the ball, and for the most part of the game, it's continued to work.
He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the fourth. On the option, here's Robinson. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to throw. Here's Penix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. On is Koo for the point after. His kick is good. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Mostert now to return. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. First and 10. From the gun, it's Gina. Fires left sideline. That is complete. First down and one shy of 100. That was his 99th catch of the year.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now the Raiders going to use their third and final timeout. Here we go. One final play. And the final throw of the game winds up incomplete. And that will do it. This one comes to an end. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. They bounced back from the loss last week. Really put in a determined effort and will come away.